Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome back to another video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, the brand new Generation 8 games. Today's topic of discussion is, are we going back to Kalos in the new games, or at least going back there for a post game? Because there's actually quite a lot of evidence supporting the fact that we might be. So if you guys are excited for this video, drop a like down below. Leave a comment as well after watching the video on whether you do believe we are going back to Kalos after hearing all of my evidence. And of course, subscribe if you're brand new, because I do a bunch of Pokemon content on this channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of Gen 8 stuff as well. A lot of theories and speculations based on a lot of evidence. So anyway, today, are we going back to Kalos in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield? Well, straight off the bat, of course, the Galar region is pretty much based on the UK. We can kind of, decide that that is where we are going in Generation 8. And then, of course, Kalos is based on France. The UK and France are very, very close together. In fact, we actually have something called the Eurostar that does connect London to France, well, Paris, and it's just like this really, really fast train that just, you get there in like a couple hours or whatever. I've been on there before. It's actually really cool. But yeah, you can go from London to Paris just like that. So why does that tie in with these games? Well, first off, we have, I want to say Kuriway Town, I don't know, some place in Kalos basically. And this is where there is actually a kind of like train station, monorail station that we don't actually have any idea about. It doesn't really tell you where it leads to or anything like that. But anyway, this is Kuriway Town, and it is a town located in the Kalos region. So why is this one interesting? Well, it says a town connecting differences. This is the slogan of this place. So the differences could be, the two different regions. The different regions could be, I don't know. It's just straight away, boom, right there. So yeah, a town connecting differences. So this is the station that I was talking about. So we have Kuriway Station right here, and as you can see, it's just like a train station, monorail station, and this is literally all we have. We literally just have this like platform, and then that's it. The game doesn't really have anything there. I think you get U-turn there, and I think there's also like a message from Professor Sycamore talking to the future Sycamore. So again, that could be something else, because obviously we might see Professor Sycamore again in these new games, so that message could be to the future Sycamore in the Pokemon Sword and Shield games. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but the main point is that there is a station right here in Kalos that we don't actually use. So a lot of people do believe that we're going to be taking a train, or the monorail, or the Eurostar, or whatever you want to say, from Galar to Kalos once we beat the game, or at some point in the game. So that would be pretty cool, but there's actually a lot of evidence behind it. So first off, this is the map from, well, this is like the map from Kalos, just kind of like the more detailed map, not obviously just the map where you go to fly and stuff like that. This is the more of the detailed map. Obviously this isn't the map of Kalos, just this single square. It's a lot bigger than this, but this is like a zoomed in bit of the monorail. So as you can see, this station just goes into a cliff, kind of like cave, and that's it. We don't really see it come out. It just goes into there, and that's kind of it. So a lot of people do believe, if I do pull up the map of Galar, a lot of people do believe that this station from this bit of map, I'm gonna drag that there, actually leads into one of these mountains here. Because if you can actually see on this map, there are a bunch of different train tracks, monorail tracks going into loads of different caves, stuff like that. There's one going in there, there's one going in here. There's just a bunch of different things. So a lot of people do believe that maybe this bottom of the map, because it's obviously so clouded, maybe this the monorail station goes in here, maybe goes through all these mountains, and then goes through here, and then we come out at London, which is obviously where the Eurostar takes. Because obviously I've got the map of the Eurostar here. This is London, takes you all the way down here through to Paris. So that's what people do believe is going to happen. So it kind of makes sense. It does have a lot of evidence behind it. Like the Eurostar, obviously we got this random train station that doesn't really go anywhere, and then obviously we got Professor Sycamore talking to the future Sycamore, and obviously we have this going into nowhere, we don't know where that goes, and then obviously in here we've got a bunch of different caves with lots of different monorail tracks and train tracks and everything like that. So it definitely could be something to talk about, and it definitely could be something that we see happening. And again, like I say, France and the UK, very, very close together. This is clearly based on the UK. Obviously we have Big Ben right here, we got loads of different parts of the UK, kind of historic places on the map. So it's pretty much based on the UK, and obviously Kalos is clearly based on France. So these regions are right next to each other, so easily can get from one region to another just with the Eurostar, which again is an actual thing that takes you from London to Paris and vice versa. So the only thing I really have against this kind of theory is where Kuriway Town, you know what I'm talking about, is located on the Kalos map. So this is where it is located on the map. So this is obviously France right here, as we can see. This is France, clearly based on it. I'm gonna drag this here. So Jiahui Town is right here, on the very, very right of France, and obviously that's going to be like around here. And the only problem with that is obviously Paris is here, so the station obviously takes you into here, which is obviously in the center, so that'd be taking you around here, the heart of like kind of Paris, you know, the heart of France, Paris right here, whereas the station is over here, which isn't where the Eurostar goes. The Eurostar goes here, it doesn't go all the way to here. If the Eurostar went here, then 110%, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna be that much of a reason to just completely decline this theory. I don't think that is enough of a reason to be like, yeah, we're not going back to Kalos because the map's a little bit wrong. You know, yes, they are based on the UK and they are based on France, but not to like perfection. I mean, like, this is the UK here. The map isn't like, yeah, it's based on the UK, but they are different. Like, they don't look exactly the same. This is obviously upside down for starters, so this bit down here is actually this bit. So London is supposed to be like up here, and I don't know, but basically this is the UK but flipped upside down. So like, they're not realistic, super like based on the map, like everything has to be pinpoint perfect. Like, that's not how it goes. It's just loosely based on that country, or you know, whatever. So I don't think the location of Jiahui Town is enough to just completely disprove this theory. I feel like once we beat the game, we're gonna obviously go to a station maybe in London, I guess, because obviously there is a station here leading out of London into a cave, and then obviously this could go into here. There's a lot of unknown places because of all these caves. Like, I don't know, I feel like going London to Paris, boom, train tracks right here, straight out of London, through this cave, goes down here, all the way down here, and then out of here it could go wherever, man. It could go all the way down here. Like, it could literally lead anywhere, and like I say, this leads straight into pretty much nowhere. We don't know where this leads to, and we don't have any idea why it's here in the game or anything like that. So it could definitely be, you know, a place to the Galar region. I mean, this isn't the first time that Pokemon have kind of like foreshadowed another region in a game, and it would definitely make sense as well, which would be kind of crazy because I can't remember when X and Y came out, but it was a very, very long time ago. It was like 2012, 2013. So the fact that they're already thinking about like a generation like 6-7 years in the future, it's insane. Like, I'm pretty sure they've already got things about Gen 9 and Gen 10 already like looming around in previous games, maybe like Sun and Moon, or maybe even the older games like Gen 4, who knows, because a lot of people do believe we're getting Gen 4 remakes next year. I believe we're getting Gen 4 remakes next year, so you know, there's probably going to be a lot of hints and Easter eggs in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to basically say that we're going to Generation 4 next, so that could be really cool. But that's pretty much everything I just wanted to talk about. I mean, like I say, there's a lot of evidence in this video. Like I say, random station, never know what it's used for, takes you into the middle of nowhere, boom, you come out here, and then I don't know, man. I just feel like it's super coincidental. Maybe we have the Eurostar from London to Paris, they're right next to each other, and then like I say, that's the only negative thing, but it's not like, it's not completely based, so I don't think that it's going to be like a huge issue. I do believe we're going back to Kalos in post game or at some point in the game, which would be so cool, because imagine obviously if we just beat all these, because to be fair, on this map, I'm obviously going to do a map breakdown as well, but I don't see 8 gyms on this map, so maybe we go to Kalos and only battle a couple of the gyms or something like that. Maybe we go halfway through our journey and then maybe come back later or something like that. I don't know, because I don't actually see 8 gyms, because the gyms are based on football stadiums in this game, UK football stadiums, so I don't see 8, so maybe they are hidden, I don't know, but who knows, maybe we go back and fight some gyms in Kalos. I really don't know, but all I really wanted to say was in this discussion video is just kind of show all the evidence of us going to Kalos. I feel like there's a lot of evidence backing it. I feel like it would be really cool to go back to Kalos. I think it's about time we went to 2 regions in one game, if not more, because obviously it's all the way since Johto since we've been to 2 regions in one game technically, so I would really like to do that. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think this is just all coincidental? Do you think it's just complete hocus pocus? I don't know. Or do you think that we generally could be going to Kalos? I know a lot of people want to go to Kalos. Like, who wouldn't want to go to 2 regions in one game? It just made the game even better. And with the Switch capabilities as well, it would definitely make sense. And they are right next to each other as well, the regions. So Kalos would literally just be down here in the bottom right. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say though, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like down below. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I got a bunch more speculation, discussion videos, everything like that coming out very, very soon. So if you enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new. I do a bunch of other Pokemon content as well. And also, like I say, leave a comment as well. What do you think about this theory? That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and taking your time to watch. If you did watch to the end, I appreciate that. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your day. And until next time, guys, peace.